Road trip. Road trip. Everybody loves a road trip. This 1979 Commodore sat on a farm for 20 years. I've just put it back on the road. That's a great reason for a road trip, but I'm doing more than that. I'm going on a mission. She loves to drink. Well, we did a few hundred kilometres last night, making it as far as Lewis, which is in the northwest of New South Wales. We stayed at this lovely little Aussie pub, the Commercial Hotel. Today's destination is Gunnedah. One of the great things about a road trip is cruising around back streets looking for cars. So that's what we did. You're joking. Charger sitting on shipping. Speedway charger. Gonna restore it one day. Gunnedah. Good town this. Good car town. They have a hill climb here, Mount Porcupine, and there's also an airport here. They run a drag racing, the Tamworth drag racing mob run an event here with the Gunnedah boys and girls, and they've also had a couple of airport sprints, which is like drag racing but longer. Good fun. And the reason we've travelled to Gunnedah is because 41 years ago, this car, my 1979 V8 Commodore that I found on a farm, was sold here brand new. So we're going to visit the site of the original Holden dealer that sold it. We're going to go to the new Holden dealer and see if anybody there remembers the car. And we've also got a lead on the original owner. So we're really hoping we can find him and buy him a beer. But first we need to find a cafe for some breakfast. Right, that's the Mind Spec Prado.
Oh, it's a GX.
Oh, there's two of them. XR8. Nice one. Oh, check out that white Camry.
It's a Hilux.
We didn't script this. Well, I don't think that's a 3.3.
And a Triton. Turn it off.
I was talking to my mum the other day. She saw a picture of it in the magazine, and she said to me, "That new red car of yours, I thought you said it was green." That's the Rust, Mum. After breakfast and looking at some of the cool cars of Gunnedah, we're back on our mission, starting with going to the Holden dealer to see if we can find out something of the history of this Commodore. Holden Certified Service. I think we might have found it. Little back lane in Gunnedah, which, well, it's still got a sign up. I reckon we're in the right spot. When I got this car off my mate's farm 4 or 5 months ago, I was lucky enough to find the original owner's manual in the glove box. Obviously, there's a name in this owner's manual, a Mr. Alan Gregory, and hopefully we can find someone at the old Holden dealer that knows who he is. Hi, if this office is unattended, please inquire at the Holden showroom. Oh yeah? Well, bit of good news. Actually, a little bit of sad news first. We've just had a chat to one of the staffers here at what is the old dealership sort of, but he's just said that unfortunately the original owner of the car is deceased, but he still has two sons. One of them lives here in Gunnedah apparently, and the other one lives out of town, close to where the family used to live on their property. So with a little bit of luck, we can find one or both of these guys and show them what Dad's car looks like now. So we found a few clues, some good, some not so good, but one great piece of information was the address of the Holden dealer, which means we can take this car to exactly where it was sold new back in 1979. So main drag, what was this building?
Whitehaven.
Some coal mob. It's probably near where that cafe is that we had breakfast at.
Probably is that cafe.
Well, didn't old mate say it was next to a cafe?
It was right next to a cafe, and there was a laneway that went out to a car park. And guess what? There was a laneway beside the cafe.
There was too. Well, that's a good fluke, isn't it? Hey? We jagged pole position outside the old Holden dealer. A couple of boys at today's Holden dealer sent us here. It's a site in the main street of Gunnedah where back in 1979 the Holden dealer was. So Friday, July 27th, 1979, this car rolled out of this building brand new. That was a big tick for us to go where this car was sold brand new back in the day. Our next step is to go to the post office and try and find some more information of the people that bought it. Okay, the guys at the Holden dealer this morning gave us the names of the son of the original owner of this car, Alan Jr. and Gary. So we're going to ask at the post office if we can have a look at some phone books and maybe track these guys down. Wish us luck. Okay, we went in with a name, we went in with a possible street address. We found something that matched that in the phone book. So I've got a phone number, I've got my fingers crossed. We'll ring the guy, hopefully he knows what we're banging on about with an old green Commodore. Yeah, anyway, like I said, fingers crossed. So far we've had both sadness and success today, but now it's time to have a little bit of fun. Hill climb time. Mount Porcupine, really nice little hill climb circuit just on the southwestern outskirts of Gunnedah. I'm lucky enough to have run here in my little, oh listen to that drone. I've run up here once in my little yellow fast Volkswagen and it's a terrific hill, it really is. Gunnedah's not a bad place for car freaks. Hill climb, there's an airport, sprints, drags, it's alright. We've had some fun pretending to be race car drivers. Now we need to make some phone calls to try and find someone that remembers this car. Ring, ring. Hi, you've won $1 million in a radio station competition. You've reached the message bank. Oh. Yeah, okay. Well, we won't leave a message yet because we do have a mobile number as well, so I'll try that. Yeah, we don't know if this mobile number is the same person, but once again, there's only one way to find out. Did I get that right? Yeah. Nah, beep beep. User busy. Well, that means he's awake. Well, we know the phone's responsive, so how about I'll send a little message to him saying, "Hi, my name is Glenn and I've got a green Commodore. Do you know anything about it?" I always think about how I would feel if I got a message like this. I don't know whether I'd feel a little bit creeped out or really, really happy that somebody found my first Lancer from the 1980s. My name is Glenn. What do I say? Well, this old Commodore, I believe, one finger typist, and I believe it was your dad's car in 1979. That'll do. Suppose I should send him a pic too, shouldn't I? Do you know anything of it? Regards and thanks, because thanks is very important. GT. And a happy picture of said Commodore. We'll see what happens next, eh? In the meantime, what a great spot. Well, that didn't quite work for us. I didn't leave a message, but instead I sent a text message with a photograph of the car to some random dude. Hopefully he'll get back to us. But we do have leads on the other brother, the other son of the original owner of this car. So, road trip. Can you look up this joint where we're going to? In that? What? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, rightio, smart ass. This joint we're aiming for is a small town about 35 kilometres from Gunnedah. So, we fill the tank and hit the road. We're looking for the, I'm not sure, that's the general store. There's a pub with accommodation, camping apparently. I think that's who I rang the other day. Oh yes, what a wonderful idea. This is a very good sign. I rang the publican here the other day, Greg, and he told me that he's lived in the district for 30 years and he is the old postmaster. And I did throw one or two names at him and he said, when you get here, come and have a chat. We're here and we're thirsty. He's a publican and he might know something. Cold beer.
Is that the old girl out there?
Yeah, that's it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Geez, I used to drive that.
Bingo, this bloke knows this car. That's what it looks like now.
Yeah, I used to drive that. How long was it off the road?
I believe it was 20 years.
Yeah.
Right now I'm confused. It seems that the publican knows the owner, but we were told he died.
I got I'm in the Cambridge.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's enough reminiscing. I want to find this property before the sun goes down.
Yeah, head towards Gunnedah.
And how do I say that?
Malali.
Malali.
M-U-L-L-A.
Not Malalay. Malali.
Malali.
Malalay. I've been to Melbourne, I've been to Mullumbimby, I've been to Moonbi. I've never been here. I don't know how to say it.
It's got a big wooden gates. The place on the left's got big wooden gates.
Yeah, big wooden
And then
gates.
after that, you go down the hill down into like a fair street before
On the main road?
Yeah, before
Yeah.
the double lines. You'll see that overtaken lane.
Yeah, okay.
Too far.
All
It's
right.
on the right. It's a little track down in, but I'm pretty sure Nappaby's on the mailbox.
Okay, good. Well, we've been having a bit of a look at mailboxes coming in
Yeah,
because
yeah.
based on what you said the other day, it was close
Yeah, yeah.
when I ran. But
Yeah, but that, where that...
well, that was pretty good. Cameron and I have just had a pretty good chat with Greg, the publican, who we're going to be enjoying the hospitality of tonight at the pub. And I still can't get my head around how to pronounce this joint. Malali?
Malali.
Malali? Oh, god damn. Anyway, we're going for a drive. And then we'll come back and have a few beers. Let's ask this fella.
Yeah.
Hi. We're looking for a property called Nappaby. Yeah.
Over this hill,
Yeah.
just you come out of the double lanes
Yeah, all right.
at the top of this hill,
Yes.
and it's in the bottom of the dip.
So it's a neck dip. Good, all right. Reason
you're
we're
right.
asking, that car was sold new to Nappaby 41 years ago. I've just put it back on the road, and I'd like to go and get a photograph of the car at the sign that says Nappaby. I believe
I think it's still on the nail box. Actually, we used to own Nappaby
Yeah? Okay, all right.
years ago.
Goodness.
We bought it off.
I've got a name in the car I've forgotten right now, the original owner of that car, but the books came with the car.
Right.
I've put it back on the road recently after it sat in Armidale for 20 years, and I am...
That's not. It wasn't Tunbridge.
yeah.
Alan Tunbridge.
Alan Gregory Tunbridge.
Yes. Yes. Can I take a photo of it?
You certainly can.
That's where.
Bingo! This lady knows this car. This is almost unbelievable.
Yeah.
We've been told by Greg the publican that
Yep.
I think maybe the son, Alan Jr. perhaps.
No, if
No?
it's Alan Gregory, that is Alan Gregory. Alan Gregory was junior. Alan Harry is dead.
Okay, we got told that someone was deceased, but
Yeah, well, Alan Harry, which
Yeah.
was the father, but no, that was Alan Gregory, he's the son,
yeah.
and he lives back in towards Gunnedah.
That's right. This is freaky. This is simply some lady that we've asked for directions, and it turns out she's the sister-in-law of the original owner, and he's not dead.
You wouldn't have thought you'd have come across the sister-in-law either.
No, I'm gobsmacked. I've actually had it. Well, Cameron and I
I'll be
both had a
honest, I
pretty
wouldn't have
good day.
been here, I only had to go to the toilet.
Yeah. Anyhow, after a good chat with Wendy, we continue searching for the property where this car once lived. Well, Wendy, the lady we just spoke to back there, said we're close, and we've got a letterbox there that, what's that say? We can't read it, so we'll go back and have a look. Because the overtaking lane we've been told is too far, is just here. So we'll chuck a Yui. Nothing coming, good. What do you reckon that says?
That is
Is that
what-
an N?
Yep.
You reckon that says Nappaby?
That does say Nappaby.
You sure?
Yep.
Well, this is the driveway of the property where this car was sold. So I'm feeling quite pleased right now. Wow. Let's go and have a look. Well, this is as far as we go, but that's absolutely fine by me. We've had a really good day. We've found the property, Napperby. This road or driveway is what this car would have driven down probably hundreds of times back in the day as this family's town car. So this is a real big tick of a box for us today. And now all we've got to do is have a chat to the original owner. But I think it's beer o'clock. Cameron?
Yep, I agree.
Awesome.
I'm just filming this bit because I think it's really cool that car was bought in Gunnedah in 1979, and from then on till whenever came up and down this driveway. How cool is that? It's probably done that like a million times.
Just maybe not backwards. How about that, eh? Some people want to climb Mount Everest, some people want to find Lassiter's roof. We found a letterbox in the middle of nowhere. This is a fantastic day. We've been to the Holden dealer site where this car was sold new. We've been to the property where it lived, and we've met family. Now it's time for a beer. The day just keeps getting better. We've been out to the letterbox. We've come back into town. We've paid for our campsite for the night, and the publican Greg, who knows the original owner, says he's coming in for a beer. So we're obviously he's coming to have a look at his car as well. But so we're just waiting for him, and hopefully, yeah, he can tell us a little more about his time when he bought that car brand new 41 years ago. Anyway, cheers.
AT are his initials.
Yeah. Oh, it is too.
Yeah.
AT. This might be the fella. Local, Toyota, big bar.
He's looking.
AT number plate. I think we're on to something.
I think we're onto something too. Yep.
She's shaking her head.
Go on, let's go.
All right. Are you Alan and his
Rhonda.
Linda?
Rhonda.
Hello, my name's Glenn.
Hello, Glenn. You obviously like Holden's, do you?
How you going? I'm Cameron.
Hello, Karen.
Nice to meet you.
Camera guy.
Hello. Oh,
Yeah. How are you?
it's still got the original gold stripe on it.
Do you remember your old car?
Yeah, it didn't look like that when I bloody had it.
Oh my God. Look at it.
Take a look.
Yeah.
Did you have the engine reconditioned?
And I used to fairly burn to town in it. After I had both my children.
Yeah.
There it is.
It was always serviced. And the young
I was going to say, yeah, you must have
we were
looked
farmers
after it
and we
really
did.
well.
We did, we looked after it.
But the engine, as far as I can see, is what you guys bought back in the day. And look, I put another old air cleaner lid on it. But I've serviced it. I have done some work on it with a friend of mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
KWG 475. Look at that. Oh my God. You know,
There you go.
I don't think we've even got a photo of the old girl, you know, when we left
Really?
and sold it.
Well, you'll be getting one today.
And you know, and
Those were on it when I collected it 4 months ago. So yeah, I am duty bound under New South Wales legislation to return these to the RMS. No,
because they're original.
they are.
They're
Yeah,
original.
They're the
4.2. Oh, darn, look at it. That is just, I still have dreams about this car. I do, out of all our cars, because it was sentimental.
Treves, I
It was
get nightmares about it.
It was very sentimental.
Would you like a drive?
Oh, no.
Come on, just around the car park, please. I'll drop the bonnet.
Wow, it's just like stepping in time.
How good's this?
Stepping back in time. Oh,
Can't beat a V8, mate. I can't believe this. This is just... We could not have scripted this, Cameron,
No,
could we? Any
no,
better.
no way.
This is just astonishing. What a great idea for a road trip. These people haven't seen this car in more than 25 years and now they're driving around the pub car park. They bought this car more than 40 years ago as young newlyweds. This is awesome. Am I frothing just a little bit? So, what an amazing road trip. What an absolute delight it was to have met Alan and Rhonda, the couple that bought this car brand new back in 1979 as newlyweds. Now that this car is mine and it's back on the road, I'm going to be driving the wheels off it. So if you see me out cruising, give us a wave. I'm really proud to have put it back on the road and I hope it's inspired you to do the same. Enjoy your classic cars with your mates and your families. I'm Glenn Torrens. I'll see you next time.
It's a sick Chimera. Oh, jeez, I'm glad I started filming this. The hill climb winning Glen Torrens. Yeah, nice.